Hello everybody and welcome to this video. It is the week that is launching the Xbox new consoles and the PS5's new consoles. I'm gonna take this video to really talk about why I'm excited for the Xbox consoles and not the PS5s. So we are going to I have a Series S on its way right now. I do not have it in hand yet. I have an Xbox One. I have an original Xbox. I have a 360. I had a PS4. Now my issue is the PS4 didn't really give me anything I really wanted to play. Just like the PS5 is not giving me anything I want to play. One of my biggest issues is they're doing a lot of remasters and Dark Souls style games. And they're relying so much on like old franchises like Sackboy or the Spider-Man game. I also don't think the controller looks that great. And one thing that's already been bad over the last couple months is there has been like this already people harping on Xbox, already saying how bad it's going to be. Now, one of the issues I have with that is there have been a lot of goodwill that Microsoft does. Microsoft is trying to build console, Android, PC integrated together so you can seamlessly play on your console as well as you could play it on your PC. And that's one thing that's never talked about. All I've heard for the last couple months is bashing, which is exactly how the Xbox One and PS4 started their generation, is bash, bash, bash. Sony fans love to bash on Xbox. Now, one thing that I will always say is there's not a lot of releases physically, but if you go to their store, there's a lot of games on the Xbox store. There is also Game Pass, which trumps everything that Sony has. Because this is over 100 free games that you can play at at any time. You also have Xbox Live Gold. EA Play is going with Game Pass Ultimate. So all this is being merged together into this great unity. And while right now there's not going to be a lot of games for me to play at launch, there's also 3 generations of games for me to play. And that's backwards compatibility. And there's a lot of people that bitch, moan, and complain that backwards compatibility is not something that they really worry about. But to me, it is. When I have a new console and I don't have to worry about hooking up my old consoles in order to have them. That's something great. That's something good for me to look at. I also look at the fact that people have been complaining about the Series S, but since the moment the Series S was announced, they always said it would have smaller amount of space. Because what you can really do is you can take what the Series S, get the upgraded storage, and you have an Xbox Series X. Now, 512 gigabytes is not a lot, but I plan on getting one of the memory upgrades, and then it will be the same. Now, down the line, the games I'm looking forward to are, yes, there's Cyberpunk 2077, but that's not coming out till December now. There's Phoenix Rising, which used to be called Gods and Monsters. I'm excited for that game. I'm not really going to play Call of Duty, so I'm not worried that Call of Duty is going to take up over half the memory. I'm not going to play Watch Dogs, Legions, Yakuza Like a Dragon, any of those games. I'm excited for what Microsoft plans on doing going forward, and that with all the studios they have, you have Game Pass, which is their first line of defense, and then you could have more games and more games and more games. Outriders also is a game I'm looking forward to. I don't exactly know the release date on it, but it should be good. And there's just, I love the fact that I don't have to buy a new controller if I don't want to, because my old controller will work on my new console, which is also good. It's all about playing to the fans. And this week is all about the fans, because they're doing lots of events this week to build up the Xbox, to build it up. I don't see Sony doing these type of things, but I do see Sony saying things like, we'll never have anything like Game Pass, which is weird. And what people forget is Microsoft was a computer company first, so they know how to do this stuff. And yes, just have they made mistakes? Yes, they have. But that's fine, because this is all about the new generation. What are they going to bring to the table? They're already trying to have one of the... This console is more powerful than the PS5. They have a budget console for people that can't afford a mainstream console. So to me, all of this is great. There's nothing bad that they are doing. And I am legit excited. For weeks, I've been excited for the release of this console. And by tomorrow, I should have a console. So I just want to come on here, give my thoughts as the celebration starts to the release of the next generation of all these new video game consoles.